Have you ever heard the claim that a human being has a shorter attention span than a goldfish? Many blame the ever-increasing usage of social media for the decline of human attention spans. Magazines, newspapers, and other media outlets infamously cite that the human attention span has declined to a mere 8 seconds, which happens to be 1 second less than the reported 9-second attention span of a goldfish. Well, it turns out this is nothing more than a myth. This myth originated from a 2015 report by the Consumer Insights team of Microsoft Canada, who surveyed 2,000 Canadians and also studied the brain activity of 112 people as they carried out various tasks. The media caught wind of these statistics, and there were hundreds, if not thousands, of blog posts, articles, and videos sharing this study. But it turns out that this famous attention span statistic, yes, I was focusing really hard to get that sentence out, didn't actually come from Microsoft's research. It appears in the report, but with a citation from another source called Statistic Brain. It has since been reported that someone on Microsoft's ad team found Statistics Brain, now rebranded as Statistic Brain, which at the time was an SEO website masquerading as an academic institution. This website had indeed published the 8-second stat, citing 2 sources, but upon further inspection, one source was an analytics report about 25 people who quickly left websites they didn't like in 2008. And the second source told reporters that what Statistics Brain had posted was false. Microsoft has since taken down the report from their website, and Statistic Brain still has that statistic available on their website, but it can only be accessed if you're paying 65 cents a day. And the truth is, the news that humans have shorter attention spans than goldfish was fake. I couldn't believe it. This is something that I've just taken as fact for the majority of my life. Dr. Gemma Briggs, a psychology lecturer at the Open University who studies attention in drivers and witnesses to a crime, says the idea of an average attention span is pretty meaningless. It's very much task dependent. How much attention we apply to a task will vary depending on what the task demand is. There are some studies out there that look at specific tasks, like listening to a lecture, for example, but the idea that there's a typical length of time that people can pay attention for even that one particular task has also been debunked. How we apply our attention to different tasks depends very much about what the individual brings to that situation, explains Dr. Briggs. And I quote, "We've got a wealth of information in our heads about what normally happens in given situations, what we can expect, and those expectations and our experience directly mold what we see and how we process information in any given time." In reality, humans are capable of sustaining their attention for longer periods of time. Although there may be more distractions available to us, that doesn't mean that we can't pay attention to something of interest. Now, this brings up a really interesting perspective to the claims that social media apps like TikTok are shortening our attention spans. The issue may not be that social media harms the human attention span. Perhaps it's more of a question of choosing to delegate attention to a specific task. Do you think that our attention spans are actually getting shorter? I would love to know your thoughts in the comments. And before you go, make sure to check out this video here of some big mistakes you could be making when it comes to your TikToks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, dudes.